Have you ever wondered how thousands of ships can travel from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean in just 10 hours? How can they cross an entire continent without going around it? The answer is the Panama Canal, one of the most amazing engineering feats in history. In this video, we will show you what does a ship experience when it crosses the Panama Canal, also how the canal works, how much it costs, and why it is so important for global trade and travel. Don't miss this incredible journey. Watch the video till the end. You'll be amazed. The Panama Canal is 82 kilometers, an artificial waterway that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans across the Isthmus of Panama. Ships can cross going in either direction, and it takes about 10 hours to get from one side to the other. The canal is one of the most strategic and impressive engineering projects in history, as it greatly reduces the time and distance for maritime trade and transportation. The idea for a canal across Panama dates back to the 16th century, when Spanish explorer Vasco Núñez de Balboa discovered that the Isthmus of Panama was a narrow land bridge separating the two oceans. The canal was built by the U.S. after it supported Panama's independence from Colombia in 1903. The U.S. controlled the canal until 1999, when it was transferred to Panama. The U.S. completed the canal in 1914, using a system of locks to raise and lower ships to the level of an artificial lake. Well, now imagine a giant ship that wants to pass through the Panama Canal. What are the steps to complete crossing Panama Canal? Before I say, please hit the subscribe button to be informed about the next videos of the channel. A ship crossing the Panama Canal from beginning to end goes through the following steps. The ship enters the canal from the Caribbean Sea and approaches the gatun locks, a series of 3 chambers that raise the ship to the level of Gatun Lake, 26 meters above sea level. Then, ship sails across Gatun Lake, the largest artificial lake in the world, for about 32 kilometers. Along the way, it passes under the Centennial Bridge and the Atlantic Bridge, 2 road bridges that span the canal. Ship reaches the Pedro Miguel locks, a single chamber that lowers the ship by 9.5 meters to the Culebra Cut, a narrow channel carved through the mountains. The ship navigates the Culebra Cut for about 13 kilometers, passing under the Bridge of the Americas, another road bridge that crosses the canal. Finally, it arrives at the Miraflores locks, a set of 2 chambers that lower the ship by 16.5 meters to the Pacific Ocean level. At the end, ship exits the canal and sails into the Gulf of Panama, part of the Pacific Ocean. The whole process takes about 8 to 10 hours, depending on the traffic and weather conditions. The canal can accommodate ships up to 49 meters wide and 15 meters deep. These are known as Panamax ships. Larger ships, known as New Panamax, can use the new set of locks that were opened in 2016, parallel to the original ones. These locks can handle ships up to 427 meters long, 55 meters wide, and 18.3 meters deep. If you have enjoyed the video so far, hit the like button to continue. Panama Canal is one of the largest and most difficult engineering projects ever undertaken. It took 10 years and $375 million to build the canal. It is about $8.6 billion today. The canal underwent a major expansion project from 2007 to 2016, which added a new set of locks parallel to the original ones, allowing larger ships to transit the canal. The expansion cost $5.4 billion and increased the canal's capacity by 50%. Canal handles about 12% of total global trade and 40% of United States container traffic every year. Also, there have been some instances of military submarines passing through the Panama Canal. For example, in 2017, a U.S. nuclear submarine crossed the canal amid rising tensions with North Korea. Therefore, the cost of crossing the canal depends on the size and type of the vessel, as well as the cargo condition. According to the Panama Canal Authority, The tolls for the largest ships can run about $450,000. The smallest toll ever paid was 36 cents by an American adventurer who swam the canal in 1928. Today, $1.8 billion in tolls are collected annually. The Panama Canal Authority imposes penalties for late or mistake in the canal transit, a late arrival fee for vessels that fail to arrive at their assigned transit slot within the required time frame. The fee is $5,000 for the first hour of delay and $2,000 for each additional hour or fraction thereof. The fee is waived if the delay is caused by force majeure or canal authority's fault. Also, the Panama Canal has been blocked or congested several times in its history. In March 2021, when the Suez Canal, a rival route to the Panama Canal, was blocked for 6 days by a giant container ship called Ever Given. This incident disrupted global trade and increased the demand for the Panama Canal, which had to handle more ships than usual. However, the Panama Canal was able to cope with the surge in traffic and did not experience any major delays or blockages. What do you think about the impact of the Panama Canal on global transportation? Is it better to use it or the Suez Canal? Share your thoughts in the comments and check out one of the videos on the channel that might interest you.